Hello, everyone! Welcome to the first Show Me Live is since, I think, September, actually. Let's see. October is a month of spooks. Yeah, since September, it's been a bit. Hello, everyone! Hello! Hello to Lumi Trickshot. Hello to Gregory. Hello to IHD. Hello to Nixter. Hello to Renty and Mr. McGillicuddy and Colin. And I see a two-tailed derpy in the chat and a Lumi Celestine. Oh, look at all of the friendly faces here today. And Sentinel and Isaac as well. If I missed anybody, oh, and a potato. There's a potato in our midst. I'm streaming on your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Nick. I wish you a wonderful day full of warmth and fuzzies in your tummies. I lost chat. There you guys are. And Renchi says, did you get free Juice World skin on Fortnite? Nyani. You guys are getting free stuff via Fortnite. That's pretty cool. Gotta appreciate stuff like that. Also, I'm so sorry to hear that, Nick. My condolences. I imagine that, you know, it's a process and all that stuff. Because I know whenever my hamsters unfortunately had to cross the rainbow bridge, they made it, it was not a simple passing in their sleep kind of a dealio. Either way, without going into details, I'm really sorry. I hope that things get better and, you know, take all the time you need to process. And ISD says, Sohma, I got stuff at a flea market on Sunday. Oh, really? What kind of stuff? Did you come back with any fleas from the flea market? Actually, legit question. Why do they call it a flea market if there aren't any fleas there? And Lumi Trickshot says, Sohma, can I just say how cute this VTuber model looks? Aw, shucks, thank you. Every now and again, I will go into human form because I do like to help out around at the cafe with Bon. So I have to go human. I don't think our customers would like it if a pure cat tried balancing a cup of coffee on their head. And Nick says, some of my hamsters have passed in their sleep, and while she's not dead yet, she might pass in her sleep. Still though, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If there's anything that we can offer in terms of support, let us know. I know saying goodbye to a pet is really hard. Renchi says, this is Sohma's best look. What? This is my best look? Subjective. And Lumi Trickshot says, by the way, I got 2 shots yesterday, and I felt so ill today. Ooh, yeah. Was it like for the flu? Because if it's for the flu, like, I totally get feeling icky after getting those shots. I feel icky too. Not a fan of those shots. And Nick says, apparently the term flea market may come from a French phrase meaning market of fleas. So wait, are we just saying that all of the vendors are the equivalents of fleas? That almost sounds insulting. Almost insulting. Everything's got its reasons, right? Oh, nice. Good work, Lumi Trickshot. Good work. Now when, like, say if you ever do catch if you ever catch, like, any kind of potential cold or flu, or even the dreaded COVID, it shouldn't be as rough. Hey, level 100! Hello! How are you? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope holidays treating most of you guys okie dokies? Sorry, I keep taking sips of my soda. Don't worry, I got water too. I did not just get sodies. And IC says, I got 3 old Eevee Pokemon cards, 3 PlayStation 1 games, 2 Wii controllers, a teal Game Boy Color, and a My Little Pony the movie Build-A-Bear plushie. I forgot what her name was, but I know she was played by the singer SIA. Ooh, wow. Sounds like you came out of that flea market with a whole bunch of games. That's pretty cool, dude. I am totally jelly beans on the Eevee cards because I love Eevee. Eevee's my favorite Pokemon. Hey, Cricket Gamer! What's up? Not much, just hanging out with the beans. What kind of soda, Gregory asked? I got myself a Pepsi Zero Sugar. Yeah, like what Colin said here. You meet out like a bandit, IHD. Ooh, you're playing Xenozone Zero right now? Nice. Dude, I'm excited for Lighter coming out pretty soon. I think it's tomorrow, right? Ooh. And Lumi Trickshot says, my favorite Pokemon are Jirachi and Emolga. Oh, those two are so very cute and so very small. They literally come in portable size. They can fit in your pocket. And she says, Songbird Serenade from My Little Pony film the movie. Let me look up this Songbird. Songbird Serenade. MLP. I feel like I should know this. Also, ignore the headbutt. I forgot I had that set up. Whoopsie-doo. Oh, this character! Let me see if I could pull up a picture for you guys to see what we're talking about. And Cricket Gamer says, I'm gonna skip Lighter even though he's cool. I want to say for Miyabi, I want both of them! The problem with liking so many characters is that the wallet can only bear so much. Okay, let me just press a button. You guys should be able to see this, but for some reason our dimensions are a little weird today, so I'm gonna have to edit this. Give me just a moment, everybody. Don't know why it's being a little weird, but where there's a will, there's a way. There you go. Now you guys should be able to see all of it. So the My Little Pony character we were talking about earlier is this character. She's cute. I forgot about her, but she's cute. I really love how poofy her bangs are. And Colin says, Serenade was also the name of a character from the Mega Man Battle Network series. Oh, nice. It's a good name. It's a very pretty name. And Level 100 says, I just finished Uma Musume. It's Japanese My Little Pony. Oh, that's cute. I've seen little bits and pieces and have listened to. There's like a happy birthday video that you can also find in Japanese from My Little Pony too. Almost every year whenever my birthday would roll around, Bond would play that video. And Potato says, I like Snom from my favorite Pokemon. Snom is adorable and has the cutest little butt face. You gotta love it. And Sentinel says, she's inspired and voiced by Sia. Very cool. And Reggie says, I love her rainbow song in the movie. I need to watch the movie again. It's been a while. I think so too, Level 100. I think so too. And IC says, I got the Build-A-Bear of Songbird at the flea market. There's a Build-A-Bear version of Songbird? Say what? The first one is from the Goodwill store months ago. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I'm currently playing Mario and Luigi Brothership, and it's a bit slow right now. I am very tempted to grab the game myself, too. Build a bear workshop? What? I'm trying to abbreviate it from the Googles. Oh dear. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how the Build-A-Bear ponies looked like, and I'm just like, oh, that's right. They kind of have like the, I don't want to say hyper-realistic hair, but the hair kind of falls flat here, so I'm just like, ah, that's unfortunate. A totally different vibe with this one. I hope you're having fun so far. That's a game I really want to try out too in the future. But first things first, I need to find my missing Switch console. Alrighties, and also something I wanted to share with you guys. I in the spirit of being thankful, because that's, you know, kind of the focus for this week, at least for the Americans. Or to anybody who celebrates it. You can literally live anywhere in the world and still celebrate, you know, just the concept of having a gratitude day and spending time with your loved ones, right? I wanted to draw a picture, so I drew this, and I wanted to say thank you guys. That's you guys right there. You see those little round dudes? Hold on, let me grab my mouse here. You see this guy over here? I can't draw. I cannot, wait. Yeah, that guy and that guy, that's you guys. I wanted to draw a picture thanking you guys so much for all of your support. Now, I'm not just talking about, like, you know, for people who support monetarily. And don't get me wrong, you guys help out tremendously too. And I want to give a special shout out in that regards as well. But I also want to just highlight the importance of just spending the time that we've spent together via streams. It's been incredible. I was going through like our old compilations and all the little moments we shared along the way, and it's been so much fun, you guys. And I look forward to having more fun with you guys with more video games in the future. But yeah, just like this little artwork is my way saying thank you guys. Thank you guys for your company, your time, and your patience, because I'm not exactly the greatest gamer of all time. I also tried to write a list of things I'm grateful for. Do you guys want to guess what the top 2 things I wrote first was? Go on, guess. I'll give you guys like a minute or two. I bet you guys can guess what it is. And thank you, Renty. And thank you, Chris, as well. Nah, you guys totally deserve like the Sohma. And I hope that you guys get lots of more wonderful things in this crazy journey we call life. Aw, shucks. Thank you though so much for the recognition, level 100. You are seriously wonderful. Hey, and welcome back, Chris. You are back from your 40-day tech fast. That's actually pretty darn good, I'd say. It's difficult. I can't imagine doing it myself, just given that, you know, I'm a streamer and I love playing video games in my free time. Ooh. That takes a lot of willpower, my dude. Okay, we got some guesses in chat. We've got IHD with Bon and food. Level 100 with Bon and donuts. You guys nailed it. You guys nailed it. Yeah, it was Bon and food. 100% correct. Yes, it was Bon, then food, in that order. And then I wrote my ability to draw and my ability to learn. Because as long as I have the ability to learn, that means I can do anything I set my mind to. That's my brain. And Renty says, I may be from Europe, but I'm thankful to have met you all. Oh, same, and thank Thank you, Renchi. You guys are my will to do my best in life. Oh, shucks, dude. And Chris says, my tech fast was no computer or video games, only phone usage. My goodness, how do you do it? That is extremely difficult. But like, massive props and respect too. My gosh. Aw, IHD says, I am thankful for my family. That's lovely. And while I miss my family, I'm going to be going over with the Bun Bun to visit him and his family, and I want to spend quality time with them as well. And Charles asks, do you and Mr. Bon have a turkey, Sohma? Nope, no turkey. Because our origins are from Filipino roots, we're going to be having an assortment of different foods for this Thanksgiving, and I am so excited. Bon's mama's going to do some cooking, and we're going to enjoy some delicious homemade spaghetti, some sinigang soup. What else are we eating? Mr. Daban, who sits behind me. What else are we eating at your parents' place? I said the spaghetti that your mom makes and sinigang soup. What else? Oh, we're gonna have adobo, chicken adobo. I'm excited. Okay, put your hoodie back on. Thank you. If Bon doesn't wear a hoodie when we're in the same room, he accidentally possesses my body and I get a little twitchy. Charles says, when do you and Mr. Bond do your Christmas tree? We usually do it around the very beginning of December because, I mean, come on. We want to get our money's worth and we want to have it up as long as possible. Yeah, Colin says Thanksgiving is just in 2 days. I'm excited. Lumi, are you familiar with chicken adobo? Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, IHD, you know it. It's spaghetti, but instead of your typical spaghetti sauce, it's used with banana ketchup and hot dogs. You're familiar. Sorry, I get really excited when I talk about food. Yeah, banana ketchup. Think of it as a very sweet tomato sauce. You guys already made your Christmas tree? Oh, how wonderful. I sometimes used to we used to try to get our Christmas tree up in November previous years, but then I'm like, nah, I'll wait till December. Plus, since both me and Bon are going to visit the family this week, it's probably for the best that we don't have anything flammable and alone, you know? So, for the sake of safety. Otherwise, if left to my own devices, this entire place would be covered in decorations. And Lumi says, of course I am. I really like experimenting and trying new food. Heck yeah! Dude, we gotta have you try the banana ketchup variant of spaghetti. It is so good. And Lumi Celestine says, banana ketchup is where I draw the line. But have you tried it? You can't draw the line if you haven't tried it yet. If you've tried it and you don't like it, then that is completely fair and valid. I haven't had Jollibee in years. I want to try it again. Just one more time. I want to know how bad it is, or how good it could be. Bon, what's your take on Jollibee? He shakes his head. He's shaking his head. And Lumi says, I don't even like bananas that much. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. I don't think I've ever, had the experience of taking a dab of banana ketchup and just, tasting it that way. I've never done that before. I should try it. It's weird, but it's also how you can just learn to identify certain things. Explicitly those things. Alrighty, so, shall we get this show on the road? I'm just making sure I didn't miss any of your guys' beautiful messages here. I Icy says, when I think of that spaghetti, I think of Jollibee. Wait, do they have that at Jollibee? I know that they do have some Filipino food items on the menu. Every time I go to their website to check their menu, I just see fried chicken on there. And I'm like, wait, where's the rest of it? And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I thought Australia had some weird tasting food. Everybody's got their own weird corners when it comes to food, right? Alrighty, we'll go ahead and get this show started. Thank you guys so much for your patience while I got my gratitude out of the way. It's not really out of the way, but you get what I mean. Let me just go to our Show Me Live channel, and just to kind of introduce this, since we do have some new faces here alongside us for today, this stream is a stream where we basically just hang out, chat, and if you guys had things you wanted to share, like a show and tell of sorts, we have a channel dedicated to that in our Discord server. Obviously, there are a couple of rules. Obviously, keep it safe for work. And all posts must be posted at least 24 hours before we go live. That way I can proof it all. Make sure that it lives up to the safer work rule. Yep, and AI art is prohibited. Correct. We want to support our artists. And in that same vein, if you guys do post fan art, always make sure to post a link to the artist. That way we can highlight the artist and help show them support as well. That said, let's go to our first submission for today. Alt-tab, Alt-brain. Okay. First post for today. Oh, wait, no, that's not first post. That's second post. Is this artwork of this really fancy looking burb. See, this is really cool. This belongs to... The character belongs to Chuggles, and I believe the artist goes by the name of Myth. Let me go ahead and give them a post in our chat. We're gonna post there. There you go. Also, speaking of Twitter, since I just went to Twitter just now, I got my Twitter fixed. I can now officially log in. No more problemos. But yeah, this is a really cool burb character. I really like their outfit. I especially love how they, the use of, the color black throughout the outfit, and that they've got a whole bunch of feathers coming from their waist. It reminds me of an outfit from Final Fantasy XIV. And Chuggles says, going to be a dancing monk in D&D. Very, very cool. Yep, Twitter's no longer broken for me, so I can now use it without problem. Wanted to make sure I had that fixed for today, too. And Let Me Trick Shot says, I hope some Switch games... Ooh, what Switch games are you looking forward to? Oh, you're talking about Black Friday. Be careful out there. One, be careful if you're going out there physically, because people are pretty crazy when it comes to Black Friday sales. And it's kind of like hoping you don't get trampled or pushed and all that good stuff. So exude caution. And if you're doing all of your sales cyberly, make sure you're not getting scammed. Just because there are so many places that are saying, look at our big sale. It's so big. Look how the hugest of savings you'll get if you buy now. And the reality is some places are selling things for the same price as they've always been. So do your research. Do your research before you do some big spending. Is my only advice. Outside of that, just have fun. Spend responsibly, have fun. And Lumi Trickshot says, mostly Sonic X Shadows Generations and Stray. Oh, Stray is such a cute game, I highly recommend it. Also, if you haven't had the chance to play it yet, I also recommend Little Kitty Big City. I want to play Sonic X Shadow Generations. I haven't played many, Sonic games in general. I've only ever played Sonic Adventure 2, and most of my time was spent in the Chow Garden. So I don't think that counts. And Colin says, Black Friday is chaos. Uh-huh. I won't lie. I mean, I'm probably being played by Black Friday too, just in the sense where it's like, I want to do all my Christmas shopping ideally right now because, you know, some places are honest. Not all of them are tricks, right? And Mr. McGillicuddy says, the amount of horror stories I have heard about Black Friday is insane. Oh, no. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard too many stories, but I've gained a general sense of the ups and downs and all-arounds. Level 100 says, I don't get crushed, I do the crushing. Oh my. I'll make sure to, birth a wide distance from us, if ever on the day of the sales. Taking a sippy. And IC says, I want to try Black Friday, but I bet some stores I know will be chill. Hey, the more chill, the better. That's good. And Colin says, I'm looking forward to getting and playing Sonic X Shadow Generation. I want to play the game too. If you ever get your paws on it, let me know how you like the game. I'm pretty sure, with the new Sonic movie coming out, this is a very shadow-themed year. And Renchi says, I'm planning to buy a PlayStation game on the PS Store, but I'm not sure what. Ooh. That's a good question. I'm not too sure what either, because when it comes to the PlayStation, why don't they have more PS1 classics available? Like how the PS Vita had it. Like, is it so weird for me to want them to upload old-timey games? Level 100 says Black Friday 2? Well, we don't need a sequel to Black Friday. That's true. There is Cyber Monday. That's true. You know, there is one thing that I'm tempted to There's one thing I'm tempted to gun for, but it's not a need as much as it is a want. We have I think it's like a 60-inch TV in our living room, and there's a temptation for me to want to get a new one because the one we currently have, the sound every now and again just does not work. Like, if you just give the TV a couple of love taps, you know, you smack it around a little bit, the sound will start to kick in. Play a couple of YouTube videos, the sound will start to work. But sometimes it's just mute for some reason, and I'm like, uh-oh. Eventually it will need replacing. Also, I got chicken here. I'm gonna take a bite. Good. Oh no, Colin says South Park did an episode on Black Friday. Oh, I can only imagine how dank that got. Because, I mean, come on, it's South Park, right? And Colin goes, I heard the online achievements that were in the original Sonic Generations were removed in Sonic X Shadow Generation. Why is that? Why would they remove achievements? You want to get as many achievements as possible. For some people, that's a lot of the fun. And Level 100 says, we don't need a sequel, we need a Black Friday cinematic universe. Oh? Cinematic universe? What would that entail, Level 100? I mean, I'm all here for a fun cutscene, but need more info. And IHD says, I went to Game Awards' website and saw the nominees. There are some games I want to try. Ooh, wait, is it that time where the Game Awards are about to roll in again? Please let a game that isn't like a Dark Souls game win for a change. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I remember that episode of South Park. It was a 3-parter, I believe, and was based heavily around Game of Thrones? Dang, it must be savage out there. Check the Sohma art. Ooh. In just a moment, Lumi Trickshot. Level 100 says, I'm not very creative. I'm only good at lifting heavy things. That's okay. That's a very good skill to have. Very, very good skill to have. I see that something has been... Oh, he's cute. It's the... Oh, you made a variation. Let me share it with the class, Lumi Trick Shot. Also, for future stuff, if you ever wanted to make for the Show Me Live, make sure to post in that channel as well. Do. Yeah, looky. Oh, she has blue eyes here. It's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I'm like super duper flattered. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, yeah, I think the shoppers were meant to be... Whoa. Is that name... Is that a name of a group of characters from Game of Thrones? Yeah, it's a Sohma. It's super cute. Thank you so much, dude. I adore it. Yes, you should be very proud of it. Also, thank you so much for the support. Your name is being blocked by the coffee cup. I apologize. I will find your name and I will thank you properly. I will do it. So help me. Wait, is it this one? No, this one. Sort of. I can find the Ko-fi alerts, but right when I found it, it disappeared. Oh, it was level 100. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. You are seriously awesome, dude. Yep. For these streams in particular, it is important to make sure to post them in the Show Me Live channel. Just that way we can make things like fair and everybody gets their time to shine, so to speak. But yes. Next up, we've got a picture of a keyblade. Let's see what was said about this. Alright, this is a post by Colin. Colin says this keyblade is named Void Gear. It's the Void? I love that. The Void Gear that appeared in Birth by Sleep, and it was used by Vanitas as his main keyblade. Also, am I saying Vanitas' name correctly? I hope. How to obtain? Defeat the Vanitas Remnant. Remnant? Is there like a shadow version of Vanitas? Or like, a Heartless, or a Nobody? I know, it looks super cool, right, Lumi? I agree. And then, hey, Ven says, to be honest, I haven't been feeling well all throughout the month. I don't want to get into it here, but just so you know, Sohma, seeing your streams has been helping me feel better. Oh, I'm really glad to hear that my streams have been able to make a difference, no matter how big or how small. I'm just sorry that you've been going through it. If I could, I would use Fury Swipes on whatever's been ailing you, you know? And Renji says, I'm thinking about getting Baldur's Gate 3. I love D&D, and I'm thinking of turning Sohma into, Turning Sohma into a D&D character? Uh-oh. That means I'm in the line of fire. D&D can be pretty dangerous at times, huh? And Colin says, especially a lingering copy of him. Aww. And level 100 says, you're the best. I love your content and you brighten all our days. Keep being the best, y'all. Oh, same with you guys. Thank you so much for being super duper positive. And also for the support. It's always a joy seeing you in chat, level 100. As much as I put a smile on your guys' face, you guys should know that you guys do the same for me. You'd be surprised. And Sentinel says, Vanitas. Hey, that's almost spelled similarly to Bon. Everything reminds me of him. IHD asked Sohma how many submissions to the Show Me Live to let Lumi know. For this time around, we can do up to 6 since it's been an entire month since our last Show Me Live. I figured I'd give you guys some extra wiggle room. And Sentinel says, Vanitas is actually Ventus's dark half. Also, thank you so much for the support as well, Lumi. Seriously, you guys are crazy. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. If there's anything I can do to pay the kindness forward in any way, let me know. Anything I can do. And Renchi asks, what kind of D&D character would you want to be, chat? Ooh, what are the options out there? Seriously, thank you guys so much for the support. If I could, I'd give you a piece of my chicken. I got a ball of chicken here. Garlic chicken. Let me share my chicken with you. Thank you. And Icy says, Coffee Knights of the Cat Table. That's got a really good ring to it. Sounds very noble. That's good chicken. Take my chicken! Wait, I think I have a picture for this. One of these is not like the other. Let me see here. I could have swore I had a picture of it. Yeah! Here's a Stardew Valley chicken. You guys can have this guy. He's gonna keep you company. I look forward to playing more Stardew with you guys too. There's so many games I gotta swing back around. I agree with you, level 100. Protein's a very important, very important element to one's diet. And Renji says, I like the sound of that, IHD. Me too! And then Trickshot says, is that a cuckoo? It looks like a cuckoo. Are you thinking of the ones from the Legend of Zelda series? I love it when you make the cuckoos angry and they all start flying at Link until you're just a pile of feathers. And they peck you until you die. I don't know why, it just makes me giggle. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, if possible, I'd want to be a chimera with some intelligence to tell right and wrong, and not eat everything in sight. So you'd be like an upgraded form of Majin Buu, or Baby Buu. I don't know all the Boos. I just know the round one. Yeah, the round one just needed to be educated. Thankfully, Hercule taught Buu right from wrong. Killing is bad wrong. Killing is badong. And Aishi says, is there cuckoos in the new Zelda game? Can cuckoos chase Zelda too? That's a good question. I want to know. That's a good question. Whoever's got the answers, let us know. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and move us forward a little bit. We've got a picture, 2 pictures split down the middle. On the left-hand side, you can kind of see like the front of the car, and on the right-hand side, you can see the engine. That's cool. That's a cool-looking engine. Do all engines look like this? I have no clue. But this was posted by Ace, and Ace said, fixing an old car, we got a new engine for it. It's an Oldsmobile. Dude, that engine looks sick. That engine looks super sick. Yup, it is car parts. And Lumi Trickshot says, without Hercule, Good Boo wouldn't exist. In a way, he's a hero. Agreed. As goofy a character as Hercule may be, obviously he's more of an image to the people than he is an actual fighter. He means well, and I like the interactions between him and Boo. It's very wholesome. Like, he kind of caves halfway through his explanation. He's like, telling him, yeah, killing's bad. Just don't go around killing people, Boo. And he's like, oh, or you could do whatever you want. Just don't hurt me. Sorry, I was taking another sippy. And Thomas says, hello friend, how are you? Sorry it took me a long time to join in today. I was finishing up a job. No worries. Well, hello and welcome to you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Looks like it's coming along nicely, says Colin. I agree. Dude, that engine is so heckin' clean. And it's round. It looks... I want to bite it. I want to bite that engine. If I bite it, do I gain its powers? Sir, spontaneous thoughts do be spontaneous sometimes, and the desire to bite things is always a constant for me. But yes, amazing build so far, Ace. Love to see how everything comes together in the future. And Lemmy Trickshot says, is that an Olds 442? Good question. We'll have to ask Ace that in the future, whenever we get the opportunity. And Ranchi says, question, are you a Kirby, Sohma? You know, as much as I want to say yes, I don't think I exude that much joy. And the reason why I say that is because when I got to experience my very first Kirby game, I had never had so much sugar, dopamine, and serotonin thrusted at my heart so very quickly and in succession of each other. Kirby is really cute. Like, he is the Sylveon of the Nintendo universe. And also, yes, the Void. In that regards, I share common ground with Kirby. Also, next post up is artwork by Winged Wolf. Winged Wolf says, this is the Wendigo family. These we have 3 photos. I'll be bringing them all up one at a time. These 3 are not like the Wendigos that are seen in horror games. They try their best to be good, while also maintaining their statues as scary. They are intimidating, but only to those they don't trust. And Husk mainly keeps to himself in the graveyard, but Solar is very friendly. That's cute! I like how their limbs are all floaty. It's like a really cute art style. I really like it. And IHD says, wonder what color Ace is going to paint. That's a good question, IHD. I know, it's been a while since we hung out with Winged Wolf. It's always cool being able to see their creations. Speaking of, this guy's name is King Eclipse Hooventrap? Hi, Bun! Hi, I love you! I love you! Okay, he gave me hearts with his hands. I'll take it. And then the next picture. Here's their picture of Husk Hooventrap. Ooh, they're all skeleton-y. Well, this one was like floaty. Like you can kind of see some of the bones here coming out where the legs are, which is a very good detail. This one's all bones. I know, I wonder what they've been up to too. Maybe they're drawing more characters that we haven't seen yet. And their last character, this one was Husk. And this guy's name is Solar. Solar's adorable. They look like just a baby. They look the least dead amongst their group here. When I say dead, I mean like undead. Like this one's got some ghastliness to them. They got more of a ghostly vibe to them. This one's a skeleton bro. And then this one's just very adorable. It's all in the eyes, says Renchi. Oh, that's true. It's true, because their eyes look hollow here. I think the other 2 had that feature as well. Yeah, this one had that. And this one had it too. Very cool. If Winged Wolf, you catch this in passing, if you catch the VOD in passing, thank you so much for your submission, and your art is awesome. Next up, we've got this, I believe is the Mega Man's. Let me go see. This was a post by Colin, and Colin says, meet Classic Bass and his wolf partner, Treble, the counterparts to Mega Man and Rush, created by Dr. Wily to defeat Mega Man. However, Bass is quite rebellious and doesn't obey Wily. It's kind of like Boo, we were just talking about them. They first appeared in Mega Man 7. Their Japanese names are Forte and Gospel. They look so cool! Also, I mean, anytime I see, like, a mechanized, like, Robo-Wolf, like, come on, you gotta admit that's cool. IC says, it's like FNAF and Digimon together. Ooh, are you talking about this right here? Or with, We Need Wolf's art? Because I can kind of see that, too. And Lumi Trickshot says, speaking of cute characters, Sohma, have you heard of Starfy? He's just as adorable as I have not heard of Starfy. Is Starfy from the Kirby universe? Tell me more. Also, hi, Shoujo! Hi! You guys can't see this, but I'm like pawing at my monitor where chat is. I'm pawing at my monitor as if I'm giving Shoujo a head pat. Hi, Shoujo! Hello! And Minchi says, you're always having great thoughts, IHG. How do you do it? Aw, too cute. And Colin says, these two were the only two in one character in X-Dive. So they never showed up one by themselves. They were always a pair. That's pretty cool. Also, I'm like, I got distracted. Sorry about that. I noticed that the TV behind me was on, and the Bonbon was here moments ago. But he's MIA. I think he went to the bedroom to take a nap. Aishi says, the legend Shoujo. Yeah! And Lumi Trickshot says, Starfy is a Nintendo series that... Oh, it's a series. That mainly came out in Japan. They're pretty fun platformers. Let me look up this word, Starfy. Let me look up Starfy because my brain is terrible at remembering things. Starfy. Sounds like scarf. Oh, it's cute! It's literally a game with a star as the main character, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like a game series that was available for the DS. And Shoujo says, that gave me a toothache hearing that. Keep doing it. Wait, what? Why? Why would you want me to continue if he gave you a toothache? That's no good, silly. We don't want you to be in Uchins and Ouchins. And Colin says, Bass did have a minor appearance in Mega Man Archie comics. Oh, nice. I keep forgetting about the Archie comics. And then they swing back around and I'm like, oh, hello. Also, I find it interesting to note that with both the English name for this character, which was, one of them had the name Trouble, right? But in Japanese, their name goes from that to Forte and Gospel. It feels very music themed. Gotta appreciate that. Jojo says, chewing a toothache because it was uber sweet hearing that. Oh, the basic diabetes. Got you. Wakatemasu. I understand. Also, I believe I have missed a submission by accident, so let me correct that real quick. We have a post from Sentinel. Let me go ahead and copy pasta this cookie cutter in here. What do you guys see? When you look at this cookie cutter, what do you see? What animal shape? I'm gonna post the link to the product in the chat, which basically will, give it away, but here we have a cute dragon cookie cutter. That's very adorable. Honest to goodness, dragons make everything better, in my opinion. So the fact that we could have dragon-shaped cookies, that's just a huge win in my book. And Sentinel asks, too cute to eat? Nope, not too. Oh wait, we have a follow-up picture. I grabbed the follow-up picture. So here's the cookie cutter. Here's the result as cookies. Okay, seeing as how they were not only just shaped like dragons, but are also colored. First and foremost, props to whoever made these cookies. They did a phenomenal job of capturing all of this detail on a singular cookie. It looks so good and super cute. Look, as long as I get the consent of the chef, the dessert artist behind this to consume, I'm eating the face first. I always go for the face first. Icy says, I see dragons and lightning bliss cookies. Is that because you see... I think those are unicorns in the background. Oh, they're cute. Oh, they're very cute. I don't know if I could eat the unicorns. That one might be a little hard for me just because, you know, I just really like... It's such good art. When food and art collide like this, I have the hardest time consuming it just because I know so much TLC went into it. I'm like, oh no. Wait, how many hours did the person slave away at capturing this little guy with all these colors too? And Thomas says, what if they made cookies that looked like Trogdor? Who's Trogdor? And Renji says, I would feel bad eating these. They look too cute. I know, right? But also, it just depends on the person who made it. If they would be, because, sorry, I'm like stuttering like crazy. If I was the person behind it and I made the cookie and I gave it to somebody, if they didn't eat it, like, I'm cool if they, you know, appreciate it for a minute. But after they get all of that, wow, this looks so good out of their system, I would be delighted if they ate my work, because I'm sure there was TLC put into the ingredients as well. And that's what I want to know too, IHD. And Thomas says, Trogdor is a dragon character from Homestar Runner. You know, you'd think I'd know that, but I don't know Homestar Runner all that well myself, aside from the fact that a long time ago, I used to watch YouTube videos where voice clips from Homestar Runner was taken and put over animations of Leon Kennedy from the Resident Evil series, and it was very oddly fitting. But interesting, I'll have to look into that later on, Thomas. Colin says, I hate it when you trip on your words. Me too. It's because I like to call it a thought traffic jam, where I have like 3 or more thoughts all simultaneously fighting for first place in my conscious mind. No longer being subconscious thoughts, but now all fighting for the conscious stage. Jojo says, sparkles! And IG says, is it going, it's a dragon man? I wouldn't know the reference. Apologies. I only know a teeny tiny bit about it. And Lemmy Celestine says, brain fog is the worst, Sohma. Please don't feel bad about it. Dude, brain fog is the worst. And it sadly happens more oftentimes than I would like to admit. Happens often for me. But I've been trying to make improvements here and there by drinking lots and lots of tea. Let me add sparkles. I heard somebody say sparkles, ergo, I must now add sparkles to this. 'Cause why the heck not? There's beautiful magical dragons over here. You should enjoy them with sparklies. And Lemmy Trickshot says, can I have one when you make them, please? Yes, oh my gosh, yes. Share cookies with the world. Make the world a better place. And yummier, too. Alrighties. Next up, we've got a post of Wolfie Chew. I might have lost the link to it. Let me see if I can find Wolfie Chew's Twitter. Give me just a moment, everybody. Wolfie Chew. There they are. Colin says, did the link get accidentally erased? Quite possibly. I'm not too sure what happened to it. I think we might have lost it at some point. But This is a picture of Wolfie Chew, and here is their Twitter. So if you guys ever want to, check out their content, they're also super duper cute. Absolutely adorable. I need to watch more of their videos. I've seen a couple, but there's a lot more I could catch up on, too. There you go. You guys are making me want sweets now. If Blime didn't go to the other room, I'd be asking him for some of the zebra popcorn I have. Have you guys heard of zebra popcorn? Thomas says, why do I feel like Wolfie Chew and you would be friends? I think I'm getting a weird sense of deja vu. I feel like I've been told this before once upon a time. It'd be fun to make friends with Wolfie Chew. To be quite honest, though, it'd be fun to just make friends in general. It's also really fun to have peers and friends and those who also work in similar ways. Like from VTuber to VTuber. Hey, Self-Inscribe! Hello! And welcome to the stream! I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm a little bit of a goofy goof today. Gotcha, Sentinel. Gotcha. What did Sohma say? I forget. What did I ask? I went into a weird candor of speaking mannerisms, so I forget what I said, but overall, it would be very fun to make friends with Wolfie Chew. I think that would be wonderful. And Lemmy Celestine says, don't you even joke about that. Huh? Is it bad? I'm confusion. Although we shouldn't assume, right? Never assume two people are the bestest of friends. And Jojo says, that sounds like something I heard countless times from people. That Wolfie Chew and you would have good chemistry. Is it just because we both have what's it called? I have Neko Mimi and they have Inu. I think Inu Mimi. That's cat ears and dog ears. She's very cute. Don't worry, Lemmy. You will always be my bestie. Icy says, what brand name of the zebra popcorn? The brand name is Costco. Good question. Let me go double checkies. Zebra popcorn Costco. I forget. And I'm not about to get up and go to the kitchen. In the middle of... the Popcornopolis one. That's the one we got. Here. I share. This is the one we got. Not my photo in particular. Dang, it was only $4 before? It was $5 right now. Not that it's like a break the bank kind of thing. Not at all, but still. Just crazy to conceptualize. This stuff is good. Zebra popcorn, you get caramel kernels, you get chocolate kernels. I didn't know that there would be so much variety, but it is a lot of sugar, so you gotta make sure you got the prepared sweet tooth for this food. We have been friends for a long, long time, Lumi. A long, long time. And I treasure our friendship every single day. And Icy says, never had that brand of popcorn. Fair enough. And Jojo says, probably cat energy and just both of you vibes. That's cool, man. Honest to goodness, I'm such an introvert. It's so hard for me to, climb out of my turtle shell to go say hello to other VTubers, but mayhaps one day. And Sentinel says, Lumi and Sohma will be friends forever. Heck yeah. And Thomas says, how do you feel about the concept of cookies made to look like you or Flufflepuff? If they look like me and y'all's are about to eat me, I don't know. I don't know about that. That makes me some. Oops, wait, I missed a picture. Hold up. Here we go. This is where we left off. You're telling me. Hold on. You're telling me that. Let me grab a picture that would probably suit the cookie art style. Here. You're telling me if there was a cookie that looked like this and you'd eat it? Excuse you. Excuse you, how dare? I will get revenge. I don't know how, and I don't know when, but somehow I will get revenge. And Lemmy Trickshot says, yo, that Picarine pic looks so cool. We'll be going back to that in just a second. Yeah. It's a super duper cool artwork that combines Pikachu with Wolverine. But let's do this one first, as it is in order. Colin says, meet Droit Claire, an original character from Mega Man X Dive and the middle sister of 2 other original characters. She uses an evil spirit to attack her target and put up a barrier around her. She was a good choice for PvP with her skills. Ooh. Interesting. Whenever it comes to characters that can use stuff like barriers, like, my brain immediately just tunes out those characters, but I imagine that they probably have really good uses. Colin says that's very goofy looking. Which one? The Pikachu one? We'll be swinging around back. And Lumi says, maybe one day Sohma and I will stream together again, but until then, we're good with just vibing in each other's streams. Oh. Also, Lumi, I remember you asking me at the start of the stream, before I was officially live, if I was going to utilize what you have taught me for cooking this year. Nope. The answer's nope. As the Bond's mama's gonna be doing all the cooking. But I'll see if I can help her out in the kitchen. And Colin says the cookie art. Oh, the cookie artwork. Yeah, it's super goofy. I did that doodle sometimes when I'm like in phone calls and I am trying to like keep myself situated and sitting in one spot for a period of time. Because sometimes I get a little antsy, right? I will bust out Manga Studio and my trackball and I'll draw. I'll draw with my mouse even if it looks all like sketchy and the line art's all shaky. I try to doodle just to keep myself situated. Yeah, and that was the results of that. I think I made that illustration of the gremlin-y looking Sohma. Let me pull it up again for funsies. I named a creature. I made this during a moment when we lost connection during one of our live streams. I forget which stream it was, but I was like, well, I may not know how to reconnect us because the internet is being poo-poo, but when we return, at least I'll have something silly to share with the coffee beans when we do return. At least that was my mindset with that drawing. And Self-Inscribed says, I may have planned on having a thing or two for whenever this happened, but never got around to any of them. And honestly, for no good reason. Oh? What you talking about? I am confusion. My apologies. And Icy says, those glow green beasts? Looks like the lizards from Rain World. They do, except they're a little more ghostly here. I see it though, it's the teeth, isn't it? It's the teeth, ain't it? And Icy says, is there a cookie art of Vaughn? Sadly, no, not at this time. I don't think I have any doodles of Vaughn as Doggo. I've got a lot of like works in progresses I've never finished before. So there might exist some out there somewhere in my folders. Huh. I mean, I could look. I've got a lot of smaller doodles, like when Bon accidentally hurt his foot. A lot of pictures of me cuddling him because I want him to feel better. Because the Bon, unfortunately, he damaged his foot once upon a time. I'll work on that, though. I will work on that. I will make sure that we get much more doodles. Many much more doodles of the bonbon. Do you guys want a chonky Sohma? In the meantime, would you guys like a chunky Sohma that I never finished here? There. This is gonna be me after Thanksgiving dinner. I'm gonna just find a nearby box and get all cozy and cuddly and fill up the entire capacity. And Colin says those are her spirits she uses, IHD. And they get used as barriers too, right? Colin says, did you notice the purple broken heart bag she has? No, but I see it now. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Why a broken heart? I imagine there's a story there. Aw, shucks. Thank you, Sylvan. Sentinel says, that's cute. If I fits, I sits. Dude, every time Bon comes back from Costco, if you guys are familiar with, like, shopping at Costco, you usually come back with a whole bunch of different boxes, right? It is so much fun jumping from box to box to box whenever that's the case. Hey, cute Mora! Welcome to the stream. How are ya? And Sliffin says, I wanted to have my ref sheet update completed or current sewing project done to share for the Show Me Live, but they're not done, so I don't have anything to share this time. Maybe next time. Yeah. Hey, if it makes me feel any better, I'm going to be trying to have the Show Me Live at least once every 2 weeks, so look forward to it. And Lumi Trickshot says, Costco shopping is so much fun. It is, and it's also so... It's so dangerous on the pocket because, like, Costco always has, like, fun stuff available to buy. And I'm like, I didn't come here for new dishes. I didn't come here for a new carpet. I didn't come here for new clothes or new PJs. And yet here I am walking out of Costco with all these new things. At great prices, mind you. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Oh, very cute avatar. Looking good. And Sentinel says, I'm going to Costco tomorrow. Haven't been in years. Ooh, I wish you lots of fun on your adventure. Is there any specific foods you're looking forward to? Also, make sure to go to the food court if you get the chance. It's not much of a court, but you know. Get that $1.50 hot dog. Hot dog combo. Or get a pizza. Get a Costco pizza. The Costco pizzas are so good. They are so good. And Chojo says, can't move off couch. Help. I know that feeling. Right before we went live today, I'm so sorry that I had to push the stream forward, by the way, guys. Apologies, and thank you guys again once more for your patience. I may have taken a little cat nap. And now that the overall temperature has gone down and everything's been really nice and crisp and cool, it's the perfect weather for taking little naps. And I fell into a deep sleep. I fell into a very deep sleep, and it's don't tell little bro about this, but I totally was up very late last night, but not by choice. Not by choice. I couldn't fall asleep. I got hungry at like 2 in the morning. What do you do if you get hungry at 2 in the morning? I gave myself a little snack. I gave myself a little treat. And then I tried going back to sleep. But yeah, I was lacking sleep, so I took a nap and my brain was like, hey, you've got quite the sleep debt there, Sohma. I think I'll entice you to sleep a little longer. And I remember my alarm went off and I came out of the room rubbing one of my eyes saying, Blonde, can you tell Jableens that I'm gonna be late? I need time to awaken. I need time to transition back into the world of the wake. And Kimura, look at all of those adorable emojis. Big hello, big waves. And Shoujo says, I mean, I think he already knows Sohma by what I've seen. What? Who? Bon? Well, yeah, if this guy didn't know me as good as he did, I would be shocked. And Sentinel says, I'm just along for the ride, but I want to at least get something from the food court for lunch. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I mean, if you can't get like a main meal, their churros, I will say. Their churros are really good. It's messy, but it's good. Also, thank you very much for your submission, Colin. Let me go ahead and grab the next post for today, which is not popcorn. It's the Pikachu Wolverine. Let me grab the link to the artist, who goes by the name of Rye Spirit. Here you go. It's now in chat. But yeah, they named it Wolvachu. It looks so cool. I really like the way they did the claws. Gotta respect giant claw. And Sylphin says, I feel that. I sailed up all night world building for the sake of world building. It's not a problem if it's the point, I swear. I feel that though. I love being able to world build, whether it's in Minecraft or recently for me, it's been the world of Satisfactory. That game is very addicting. And IC says, Sam's Club is for me and my parents' place to shop and eat some pizza and hot dogs and frozen yogurt. Vanilla for me and my mom, and my dad gets 4 berries. Ooh, what kind of berries? Wait, does Sam's Club also have like a little food section where you can grab lunch? I didn't know that about Sam's Club. I very rarely ever been, so I'm like, ooh, new info. And Shoja says, no, I'm saying little bro knows you were bad and you were up late. Yeah, he's really good at figuring that out. He totally caught me in a lie today. I was like, well, how do you know? I didn't just wake up early at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's so obvious I'm being coy about it, but I can't help it. Sometimes the insomnia wakes me up and begs me to get some num-nums. Speaking of, I have taken a bite of chicken. Take a bite out of crime. And Sentinel says, as much as I would love a churro, my blood sugar would need to be very low to warrant getting that. You know, fair enough. Dude, the hot dog combo's like super good. It's very simple. Depending on your Costco, like they usually have a station where you can add onions and ketchup, maybe mustard. I forget if they have mustard. I never add mustard to my hot dogs. Do any of you guys? Renchi says, I like churros. Churros are so good. Oh my gosh. Also, let me get the next artwork up. It's Vegeta as Batman! I have no idea what inspired this, but I love it. It's very silly. I love it. Alright, this one was made by an awesome artist by the name of Salva Makoto. Here's their link to the artwork. Oh my gosh. It's so strange when you think about it conceptually, right? Because, like, Vegeta, by nature, he wasn't originally a good guy, right? It's funny, I was rewatching the Team 4-Star Abridged series, and Vegeta was very evil, even in the abridged version. I'm like, Sylvan says, I am the Knight, Kakarot. Yes! Oh my gosh! Who would Goku be? Would Goku be Superman in this universe, in this crossover tale? And Colin says, I never had churros. Oh, you should definitely try it if the opportunity ever presents itself to you. Gotta try it at least once. And Lemmy Trickshot says, Vegeta Batman would face off against Frieza Joker. I would watch that. I would watch the entire series. Oh, what the heck? What kind of sneeze was that? Oh gosh, sorry. That one was a lot louder. The first sneeze was like a demo reel of what a real sneeze was. Oh, thank you for the blessings. I hope your guys' ears are okay. That was a sneaky sneeze. I know, right? The wind-up and delivery. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Sylphin. Oh, thank you. You guys are wonderful to me. Take another sippies. I'm really sensitive to smell, so I think when I bit into the chicken, it overloaded my senses just a bit. I can never not just eat and not sneeze at my meal, which becomes a little bit of a challenge, so to speak. So say like, I'm eating food, never sneeze with your mouth full. I've learned that one the hard way. Forget the mess that would ensue, right? Let's just forget the mess real quick. Say there was no mess. The chance that the food could shoot up your nose is such a painful thing. You do not want to go through that. Why you go, oh no, Shoujo? Why you go, oh no? Aichi says, Sohma's nose. Come on, sneeze hard, Sohma, but not too hard. You know that video of the husky that sneezes until he explodes? Sometimes I feel like I can relate with that dog. Mm-hmm. And Colin says, I wouldn't recommend trying to eat, drink, and sneeze at the same time. It'll be pretty messy. I've done that before. Not intentionally, just by pure happenstance. And Shoujo says, the spread shot potential. Let's just say I had a while to clean up after. It was all over my monitor too. It was the worst, man. Vegeta, I sneezed. I need your help to fight the crime on germs. Next up, we've got adorable fan art of Scootaloo. It's Scootaloo. Very cute. Oh, I just realized it's also a crossover fan art. Here's the link in the chat. But it's Scootaloo's from the Owl House. Ah, that's cute. That's clever pun work on the name there, too. I like that. And Colin says, Bowser can sneeze so hard it can move a ship? That is a hard sneeze, but if done correctly, can be very useful. Super cute, I know, right, Sylphin? And Mr. McGillicuddy says, something similar happened to me where I was having a drink from a can of soft drink, and I suddenly sneezed and it went everywhere. Oh no. Oh no. My apologies. Ripperoni pizzas, but also my apologies for such an event. Aishi says, I didn't know Luz became a chicken. Ah, there's the chicken joke. The tried and true. I'm gonna stretch real quick. Oh, much better. And she says, I can't believe I missed a sneeze. Ah, don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. We'll have many more to come. Aw, thank you. Yeah, that must have been very unpleasant. I agree, Colin. I agree. And Lumi Trickshot says, wonder how Amity would look like as a pony. Ooh, good question. Very good question. I'm curious myself. Perhaps this artist may do something in that regards. Hopefully. Alrighties. Next up, we've got this character. They kind of look like a little bug. I don't know exactly what their design is supposed to be, but they got really poofy pants. This was by Colin, and Colin says, meet Halloween Pandora, a Halloween version of Pandora in X-Dive. Pandora first appeared in Mega Man ZX on the DS. She has a charge and electric barrier for her skills. I feel like your design. Most of all, as I find this version unique for Pandora. She's cute. I really like the way they proportioned her. Like, it's just very, like how you put it, she's very unique. And Icy says, I really want to watch the Owl House. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen the Owl House. I wouldn't mind rewatching that for funsies. And Icy says, did I spot a candy corn? This character does kind of look like candy corn, specifically because of the orange, black, and yellow colors. Colin says, Pandora is evil in ZX and ZX Advent. Is there a game where she's not evil? But she's so adorable, though. She's cute. Why she gotta go and be evil? That's unfortunate. She looks like a little... She reminds me of a bumblebee. Feel free to share more as I go on to the next picture. The next picture we have up here is another Mega Man X Dive character, I imagine. Colin says, this is Halloween Vile, a Halloween version of Vile from Mega Man X Dive. His skills are Batwing Boomerang that has a chance to restore health and a Pumpkin Bomb that homes in on a target and explodes. And he has a very cool design for a Halloween. I like this. Also, I like how the bats all have like different expressions. If you look very carefully, like this one in particular looks very happy. They're extremely happy just to be here. This one's got the evil eyes. This one's got the devious eyes with a grin. I don't know. I like the variation. They put a lot of little TLC into this one. Icy says, which bumblebee? Not the Transformer bumblebee. Just a normal bumblebee. And Colin says, Vile is the secondary antagonist of the X series. Oh, so I imagine we see a lot of him? But his attacks sound pretty darn cool. You gotta appreciate an attack that not only homes in on a target, but also causes big explosions. I love explosions. IHC says the helmet looks something like a Power Ranger would wear. Agreed. And Colin says he appeared in a few of the X series games. I see. I like it whenever we have like Halloween crossover events. They just, like, the variations you get of characters are very, very fun, very creative. And Sylphin says, I love the suit aesthetic and the background. A very nice piece. Agreed. And Colin says X1, X3, and X8, and Maverick Hunter X. How many games are in this series? The fact that we got up to 8 is very impressive. And then Trickshot says, this would make a great Fortnite skin. You know, I can see it. I may not have ever played Fortnite, but given my knowledge of skins in video games, the more skins the better. And Icy says, which Halloween crossover do you know in game, Sohma? This one. This one right here. Good question. Let me think on that for a sec. I don't know a ton. It probably would just be this one, but also not necessarily crossover specifically. But I love it when video games have Halloween events. And then you get like special outfits on those events. It's fun. Like Final Fantasy XIV usually does that. And then Trickshot says, oh wait, I read that one. And IC says that one, and I read that one. Okay, I read all your messages. Sorry, my brain is like, my brain's doing a little bit of a lag behind. But next up, we have this picture. And Colin says he also appeared in Extreme 1 On the Game Boy Color? Dang, that goes a ways back. That's cool, though. That's legitimately very, very cool. If you could play the Game Boy Color games, would you? And she says, Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, that's all I can think of. Fair enough. We need more crossover events. The last time I ever experienced one, I believe, was via Monster Hunter Worlds with Devil May Cry. Doesn't necessarily, well, actually that would be a skin, it's just not specifically a Halloween skin, but it could definitely fit the role. Alright, and Colin posted this one saying, I made this using a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Spirit Battle generator and made Koharu from Sword Art Online Integral Factor a spirit battle. I made her a neutral spirit. Fight is a stamina battle, gets increased attack power, and sudden final smash on Lumio City as a stage. Ooh. While I may not be too familiar with Koharu, she's cute. Very, very cute. Ah, and I see that we have a Mii sword fighter to the right of her. So she would be a sword fighter too? That's pretty cool. Koharu is a she, says Colin. Gotcha. Pronoun understood. And she says, oh, and Among Us. Oh, that's right. Among Us got lots of customization options as well. And Thomas says, I honestly hope in the next Smash game you can create your own spirit board matches. I think that would be a very creative way to have fun with the game. Ooh. What are spirit board matches like, if you don't mind me asking? If it's too hard to explain, I completely understand. But I'm very curious. Also, we've got art by Shoujo! Here we've got a picture of, I believe, Shoujo's OC and Zumi together here. And Shoujo says, quote, so, why do you want to help me out here? Quote, consider it an investment in ongoing entertainment for myself. Quote, I'm keeping an eye on you, you know that. Fair enough, this is gonna be very interesting. And Shoujo says, took ungodly long, but finally finished this up. There's a ton of detail in this, Shoujo. Seriously, dude, be proud of yourself on this one. Also, you know, props to you for capturing these very silly and expressive emotions here. Gotta love it. And the background's super duper detailed too. Look at all of that. Look at all the white swirlies in the background, and even the decals in the upper row up here. I don't know what you call it. It's like a walkway in this corridor. It looks cool. Heck, there's even a fireplace in the back. I think that's a fireplace. Feel free to correct me if I get anything wrong. And IHD says, this hotel hell, right? Close, very close. It's like in the art style of Hasbin Hotel. Not the same characters, mind you. Also, hey, Innovation! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantabulous day. And Shoujo says, that's supposed to be the observatory. Ah, made it a small decal. Dude, that's cool, I see it. Nah, that makes sense, Awesome. Oh, you even put bunnies in the background. Look, it's the sugar bunnies. Or the Lumi bunnies. Right there. Let me just make that big. Right here. Let me just make my mouse small. Right there. That looks so cool, dude. You did so much like tiny detail. And for the parts that are the observatory, you're talking about these pieces, right? That's cool. Shoujo screams in Baka. I'm gonna go straight now. You did a good job. Take the compliment. Take it. Take the compliment. You did a good job. Archie says, wonder what Lumi's saying in her mind. There was a bit of dialogue that I read just a moment ago, so I think she's like, I got my eyes on you. It is a good piece. Keep up the great work, Shoujo. Looking forward to seeing more of your creations. That's okay. I understand if you're terrible at taking compliments. I know that sometimes I struggle with it too. But do your best. Do your best to accept a compliment. Because you deserve that, you know? You deserve to feel good about your work. Next up, we've got some pictures of tombstones that I believe Shoujo has also discovered during the month of spoops. We've got this ghastly ghoulie character, and we've got this R.I.P. stone. Tell us the story of how you found these, Shoujo. How did you find these? IHG says, I'd like to see a Hazbin Hotel version of Sohma and Bond. Look, as long as you don't give me the super smiley smile with all the teeth and the fangs, as long as I don't have that part, I'm happy. I'm relatively happy. Also, I hope I never end up in that universe. That universe is all kinds of messed up. But yeah, feel free to tell us more about these like little tombstone show says, I mean, simple. Sohma is Charlie 100%. Aw, shucks. Aw, shucks, dude. You flatter you. Thank you very much for the compliment in that regards, but nah. I don't think I'm nearly as Charlie as you may think I am. But very cool discovery, Shoujo. I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the next picture, but if you want to chime in any extra detail about these, you are more than free to. Oh, and speaking of, Shoujo says, that's just some decorations set up for Halloween at the time. Were these yours? They look pretty cool. The R.I.P. stone on the right seems to go really well with the background, too. Gotcha! Nice skets. Yeah, very nice skets. Cool. Hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween this year, by the way. What did I do? I don't remember. I ate candy and I passed out. I think that's all I did. I did watch a lot of spooky games, too. Alright. We might be missing... Ah, shoot. We are missing. Okay, I can't showcase this one. We're missing a link for that one, so I'll have to come back to that one later. But, Sentinel, if you are in the chat, and if you have... Actually, I have the power of history. Let me go check my search history. You're aware. It is a big hammer. I'm gonna see if I can find the link that I found earlier for this guy. Or for this VTuber, not guy. Why am I on a Toyota website? Why does my history provide Toyota? I'm not looking for a car. Okay, 1 second while I go through all of these tabs. Nope. Nope. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, Sohma goes into a candy coma after too much sugar. Yup, pretty much. Dude, I was really sad when I ran out of candy corn. I still kind of am. But I have zebra popcorn now, so, you know, it's not a bad trade. Okay, I don't know if this is the... I don't know if this is the same artist. It may be, it may not be, but here is the VTuber you guys saw just a second ago. Here's their link. Because I still want to give credit where credit is due. There you go. And then I shall mosey on to the next image. which is a cow. Are you guys ready for an adorable cow? Because there's an adorable cow. Cute! I love how vivid and bright the brown in their fur is. Like, it's not just like regular brown, it's like a reddish brown. And it's so cute, so fluffy. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, and when she goes into a candy coma, she starts foaming sugar at the... Let's hope not foaming at the mouth. I don't think that's good for one's health to be foaming at the mouth, but... I know, they're so fluffy! Wait, now I'm curious. What if I take my smudge tool and I just... And we just elongate the fluff, if I can. If it'll let me. Can I? No, it's not letting me. Oh, very peculiar that. Like, that'll do something. But not this one. Oh, well, we'll have to try to make it extra foofy in the future. Cows can have really long foofy hair. Did you guys know that? Sophin says, grass doggo, big sweetie right there. You know, I never considered it that way, but you're not wrong. That is a grass doggo. And Joseph says, moo cow, a fluff, a fluff. Aww. And then me Trick Shot says, don't have a cow, man. The puns. I love the puns. Aw, super cute out of 10. I would love to have this cow as a friend. Icy says, I know Fluffy Cow from Skyrim. Moo. Wait, there are fluffy cows in Skyrim? Or is it a mod you're thinking of? Fluffy Cow Skyrim. Where is this fluffy cow? Oh, there are mods for that. What the heck? And hey, little bro! Little bro says I came in at the worst time. Yeah, they're Highland cows. Dude, Highland cows are so pretty. Oh, they're so pretty. Renchi says this stream is amusing. I see what you did there. But you did come at the worst time because we're doing all the puns right now too. Hello, bro. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fantabulous day so far. I hope that you're feeling quite amused by our antics right now. Let's see here. Hey. Since you happen to be... You know about the game Satisfactory as well, right, little bro? And Self-Inscribed says, we gotta milk the puns till the cows come home. Yes! I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud. And little bro says, me, coming by almost 11 p.m. at night to say hi to my big sister. Ah, and there lies the regret. Oh, you happen to also have the game. So, okay, because, like, interestingly enough, the next post, your timing is also good in this regards, because the next post is by Grey Owl, and they're showcasing some of their factory. Grey Owl says, currently my main factory in Satisfactory, taken from a watchtower outside my hub. Not included, Sam quartz and coal mining and distribution plants. Ooh. This is the third time I have rebuilt this main factory, I feel that, and will need to do so again pretty soon to make way for more advanced production. Efficiency first, I feel that. Good work though, I see that you got like tons of conveyor belts. I see your storage units. It's looking good, it looks like you put a lot of work into this, dude. My commendations to you. Ooh, I see the what do you call those? They're not oil factories. Those are coal. That's where you... I'll circle it. Hold up. Right over here is where you combine coal and water for electricity. Good work. I'm totally not addicted to this game. Totally. And Jojo says, I gotta hoof it to you, Sohma. They are pretty beautiful puns. Ah! Please keep them coming, I love it. It's also really fun because then we get to make little bro groan. I was like, hey Lyle, welcome to the stream. And Renchi says, I saw Cuisineers coming for the PS5. I am tempted. The game's cute. If you want to make yourself very hungry, I definitely recommend it. Mr. McGillicuddy says, Sohma, this stream is turning into utter madness. I love it. Also, no shoujo, no memory unlocked. No. And Wild says, made a cup of hojicha. Really miss drinking it. Ooh, that sounds good. Especially in this kind of like temperature as of late. Aw, that sounds nice. And took another sippies. No, Shoujo, you put that grin, you put that expression away, or so help me. And little bro says, meanwhile, I want to be Thanos snapped away, all ready from all the puns. You should have known better. That's my cue to go, says little bro. And Wild says, hojicha is roasted Japanese green tea. Dude, that's nice. It's too bad though, like, I enjoy putting, like, coffee creamer in my tea, but I don't think that would meld well with a green tea specifically. Good with black tea, but not green tea. Green tea is very bitter. And Sylvanscribe says, allegedly, puns are good for the mind. I forget the details, but I remember they make it easier to be a wordsmith as well as with reading comprehension. I like that. I can see it too, because like, in a way, yeah, wordsmith is a very good way to phrase it. Because you're basically crafting things in such a way to be clever. It makes sense. And Wild says, had to order a new Kyushu teapot and syrup pairs, as well as a sweetener for hojicha. Ooh, what kind of sweetener do you like to use? A long time ago, I used to frequent different like tea shops where you could buy loose leaf tea. And they had special sugar crystals for your tea. And while I was like semi-interested, I was like, oh wow, that's a lot of money for just sugar. I think I'll pass. But I do want to at least try it one time. Just to say, wow, I wasted my money. But you know. Ooh, maples. I've never had maple syrup and tea. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Dude. Well, enjoy that for me for now. I feel like that would actually make green tea really, really good. Yeah, I gotta try it. Also, thank you so much for sharing your factory with us, Grey Owl. If there are more pictures you would like to share in the future, please feel free to. I am always interested. The syrup is a sweetener. And Sylphin says, I think I'm gonna go do the dishes and draw now. I hope the rest of the stream goes well, everyone. Thank you. I wish you the best with all of your productivity in mind. And also may you have fun with the drawing. Next up, we've got Boot Hill! Okay, I know I've never played Star Rail properly. I've like played like 5 minutes of the game, which I don't think counts. I want to play specifically because there is a certain... Is it okay if I say that Boot Hill's got that riz? It's not my spreckens to say that, but you know, he's just really cool. Boot Hill is really cool, okay? I also just really like his smile. Mr. McGillicuddy says some characters from Star Rail first. This is Boot Hill, a cyborg space cowboy who I think Billy is based off of. He is a powerful single target attacker that can work well with either bosses or groups of enemies. He's so cool. Have you seen the way he dances? Or at least how I've seen him moonwalk once upon a time. And Renchi says, I'm drinking a lot of chamomile tea with honey. Oh, that's good for you. That's super good for you. I've got a tiny bit of leftover tea here, but it's Earl Grey. I wish mine was chamomile. Hello! It's a very now empty cup. I drank 99% of it. And Manic, hey, what's up? A quick hello to you as well. I hope you're doing good. I wish you a very happy Thanksgiving as well. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I think that was in the current main story update. And Colin says, he moonwalks like Michael Jackson. Yeah, he does, and he does it really well. Like, yeah, I know it's animated. He's not a real person, but it's just... He's cool, okay? Also, isn't it canon that he doesn't curse? Like, this character actually does... He has his own filter. And IT says, he looks like Dante from DMC Mix Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. Dude, I see that! Maybe that's why I like him so much. Because I love Dante. Dante's super cool. Dante has also got that riz. It's so embarrassing saying it out loud. And then it says, doing alright, but had to do some grocery shopping yesterday and today for Thanksgiving. That was a bit of a mess. I believe it. I imagine the stores must be really busy this time of year. Jojo! What do you mean? Ah! I'm embarrassed. I must shake somebody! But there's no one here for me to shake. And... Mr. McGillicuddy says, yeah, he doesn't curse, but he does have some creative words to replace them. You gotta respect that. I know I respect that because I try very hard to also set a filter for myself, too. Try to replace things with lots of fluff and stuff. And Colin says, so he has very high-class manners, right? I don't know if I wouldn't know. Tell us, Mr. McGillicuddy, is this a mannerful person? Icy's on fire? Oh no! Unless you like to be. Are you a fire-type Pokemon? Next up. Oop, I didn't center this one. There we go. Oops. I really love the artwork. My gosh. It's got a very manga-like style for the background. What, with the dots and such? But this one, Mr. McGillicuddy says, here we got Rappa, the dazzling ninja. She is also part of the Galaxy Rangers and uses her dazzling ninjutsu to hunt down evildoers. She specializes in attacking multiple enemies at once, while also great at putting them into a broken state fast. Oh, she is Stunner? Yeah, she's very cool. Let me see if I can get a closer look at this character, just for the sake of details, right? She looks like, the way, like, her outfit is, it reminds me of someone who plays baseball. Very cool, very cool. Hey, she's got a spray can at her hip. And Colin says, wow, she looks like a Jet Set Radio character. What's a Jet Set Radio character? I'm not familiar. And Wild says, give a culinary review. Hojicha has an earthy texture similar to coffee. That sounds good. Does it pack a punch like coffee and wake you up? How much caffeine is in a Hojicha? And Mr. McGillicuddy says, that background is meant to be graffiti. Also, Boot Hill is rude at people he doesn't like. I mean, if he doesn't like you, I imagine you've earned his ire. Yeah, that background is cool. Like, you've got a star, meaning at the corner of her head. Then all these really cool effects that look almost like fire, but still looks very artful and graffiti-like. And Icy says, does she look almost like Pyra, Sohma? I don't think so. She's got a nice long ponytail, but she's got pink hair, not red hair. Mr. McGillicuddy says, you see the ninja star in her hand. Wait, where is that? Oh, this over here. Let me see if I can kind of like... Yeah, there's the ninja star right here. Very cool. Oh wait, here's a third blade. 1 blade, 2 blade, 3 blade. And Colin asks, is she wearing rollerblades on her feet? Well, let's go take a look. Nope. She just got the toes. She's just got toes and fishnet stockings. And Renji says the art style is like graffiti mixed with comic books. I see that too. It looks so cool. Very cool character. And Juan says, no, Hachi-cha has almost no caffeine as it's roasted right away after harvesting it. Oh, does roasting get rid of the caffeination? Because for that, I was not familiar. It's interesting to note because some coffee beans get roasted right away, but I think they still retain their caffeinations, don't they? I do like the red jacket. It's got a very nice touch. Red is one of my favorite colors, right next to pink. After all, they're very close to one another if you think about it. Next up, we've got this adorable tiny little character who reminds me of Klee from Genshin. Mr. McGillicuddy says, here we have Clara and the robot Svarog. Clara doesn't do any of the fighting. Svarog does while following her in optic camo. Whenever they receive damage, Svarog can counterattack, which can be enhanced with his ultimate. Cute! There's always something really neat about the combination of a teeny tiny character and a very large and bulky character. Like it's an overall fun aesthetic, you know? And Mr. McGillicuddy says also her scarf is always burning a rainbow color at the end. Oh, nice, nice. Wait, let me go back to that. Let me go back real quicks. Oh, this is part of her outfit. I didn't realize. This part right here, right? Oop, that's an eraser. I don't want to erase. This, what the, how am I doing that? But you get what I'm trying to point at. That's cool. That's super cool. And Renji says, I like Clara in this story. Ooh, is she a fun character? I feel like this character might have like a tragic backstory going off of this artwork alone. Something about seeing a small child in snow kind of gives off that appearance, or that vibe. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, Clarence Varog was my favorite character when I got her. Aww. And IC says, anything here is kind of like a Christmas theme. That's the effect snow tends to have on us, huh? Shadow says, I blacked out for a few seconds. Why are we getting roasted and grounded into bean juice? You're not getting grounded. We're just talking about tea and coffee beans. Doesn't mean that you guys are in any danger. I'm gonna take another bite of tiki. It's cold now, but it's still food. I still like my chicken. Mr. McGillicuddy says, no tragic story. She just grew up around machines and is quite shy. Oh. Really happy to hear that. The less tragedy, the better. I gotta try Star Rail. I'm not gonna lie, the beginning of the game has got me a little bored, but it might not stay that way. Here, let's add more snow. Here you go, more snow for you. More snow for you. It's a snowy, snowy world. so much snow. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm doing this. And yeah, go get that hydration, IHD. I encourage it. And Chandra goes, oh, okay, phew. Goes off to continue being Gremlin. Good. That is the way it must be. Next up. Oh wait, we did this one. Next up, we've got this character. Ooh, they've got that musical player behind them. I forget what it's called. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, here we've got Robin, a cosmic known singer from Penacony, the planet of festivities. It isn't much. They aren't much of a fighter, but she can buff her allies by increasing their attack power. Her ultimate puts her in a stance with increases everyone's crit damage. So they're kind of like a bard when you think about it. That's cool. I really like their design. Let me enhance. Let me make this bigger so we can get more of the details here. She's pretty. You gotta admit, she's very pretty. Mr. McGillicuddy says, however, their planet was faced with the crisis of the eternal freeze until the Astral Express crew came and stopped it. Ooh, I look forward to that when I one day pick up the game proper. But yeah, you look around here, they've got a boa, which is that fuzzy scarf that goes around their entire figure. You got bird cages on the floor with roses. It's a bit of a scattered mess, but it's fascinating. Ah, yeah, these are a vinyl or a record player. Is she in a bird cage? She kind of is, yeah, but it's like broken into pieces. Like they look like just poles here, but they're not just poles. They're like pieces of a bird cage. Oh, that's a good design. Whoever came up with this, whoever was the artist behind this, I like how creative they got with this. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, she at one point felt like she was trapped in one. Aw, poor thing. That must suck. I can only imagine what, that must feel like. Being stuck in a cage. Thankfully, as a cat, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and go as I please, with mindfulness to the bonbon. So, the world is my oyster, and I stretch in it. Yeah, there's bird feathers here, too. Right here, and here, up, and here. You gotta admit, the characters in Star Rail are gorgeous. They're so pretty. And Colin says, I bet with the right team, she can be a huge help. How is it in Star Rail? I imagine you want to pair specific characters together, right? To get the best, results in battle. Next up, we've got this really cool character who just so happens to have a dragon. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, here is one of our starting characters, Don Hang, using the power of his past self, Imbibitor? I don't know how to say that word. Imbibitor Luna. In battle, he can increase the power and range of his attacks, but it uses more skill points to do so. His ultimate grants him 2 changes after its attack. Changes or charges? Either way, very cool character. It is an awesome dragon. Look, if you have a character that just happens to have a dragon, I'm sorry, but that's just winning. Let me just zoom in on this. Wow. Oh, it's pretty. And is that dragon made of water? It's so pretty. And they're illuminated by the moonlight, too. It is a water dragon. Okay, cool. I'm getting massive Genshin vibes from this character's, overall design. But, I mean, it's just so very unique, too. So dang pretty. The amount of detail that goes into these characters keeps catching me off guard. Alright already. I'll try Star Rail in my own time. Probably not via stream, but like in my own free time. I have it downloaded on my PS5. I just gotta hit play. Lumi Trickshot says Ghibli vibes. I feel that. Did this like take you back to Spirited Away for a split second? Because I know it did for me. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, also with Robin, they'll post a song that she sings in the background of a boss fight, and it's the best. Yeah, go for it. I won't be able to play it out loud during the stream, but if you post it, then all of us can give it a listen to in our own time. Alright, I have a pillow. I have a pillow behind me. Let me just prop it up a little better. And then scoot forward. I'm too far away from my computer. Not the computer. Okay. Next up, we've got a character from Warframe. From Warframe, this is Kome, the Dice Maiden. Dice Maiden? Her abilities power revolve around luck, as the 5 dice she rolls with each ability cast determines how strong the ability is. If she rolls 2 6s, the ability gains a buffed effect. Cool, but it has to be the number 6, right? It's like the luckiest number combo. Let me zoom into this character, get a better look at them. I do like the little effects that are stringing around the character. Oh, so they're a bit of an RNG character. Colin says, sounds like high risk, high reward. Agreed. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, she also looks like a puppet on a string. I see that. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Kind of reminds me of Kate Sith, but then again, I don't know too much about Kate Sith either, aside from the fact that didn't Kate Sith also use dice? Feel free to correct me if I'm getting that wrong, though. And Renji says, I need to try a Warframe 1999 update when it comes out. Ooh. I imagine the game is still updating itself even now, right? Take a sippy. A very fascinating character with a fascinating mechanic. And Lemmy Trickshot says, I made a poorly made Spider-Man character there. Wait, you can make characters? Oh wait, you can make your Warframes, right? Ah, I see Mr. McGillicuddy is also looking forward to that update. Cool. I'm happy to hear that, you guys. That means you have fun stuff to look forward to. Gotcha. Sorry, in my mind, like, whenever we go through, like, Warframe characters, I keep forgetting that you can also customize them too, right? I know, I wish them lots of fun as well, IHD. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I'll definitely show off some of the proto frames in the next Show Me Live. Sounds good. Look forward to it. And Lemmy Trickshot says, we should all play Warframe together someday. I will consider it, but I give no promises as I easily experience motion sickness, and that game moves very, very fast. It zoomies. Your character's got the zoomies. And next up, we've got adorable and very, detailed evolutions here. Let me grab the link to the artwork. This was done by an amazing artist by the name of Arvelous. Let me just go ahead and paste that in chat for you guys, so we can also support the artist. But look at this. Look how pretty they all are. I gotta zoom in. Look how detailed they are. I like how fluffy they were able to capture it. And I like the way they did the face of Vaporeon. Like, it's got very canine-esque features. I mean, they are all canine-like, right? And Flareon kind of looks like a lynx. We got Eevee on the bottom there, very small, very baby. Espeon looks like Bingus. And Glaceon almost looks like a carbuncle from Final Fantasy. Wait, is this Leafeon? Leafeon kind of looks like they got hooves. Like they're part deer here. That is fair, Mr. McGillicuddy. It's got so much detail that it treads between the balance of what is fiction and what is realistic. But try to keep it respectful, you guys. Try to keep it respectful because somebody worked really, really hard on this. I think it looks sick, not gonna lie. I think it looks really cool in a creepy kind of way, but like in a good creepy way. Like, it's awesome. And actually, I think we've got more from the same artist. Next up, we've got Zapdos! Now, this was originally a GIF. We got the link to this as well, so if you guys want to see the GIF play out, you guys could find it here. You guys can find it here, but it's a giant Borb! Electric Borb! It's cute. I really like it! And I think we've got, we got different electric Pokemon in this shot too. Like, I think this one right here is a Raichu because of the tail. The tail's the one reason I think that's why that is what that is. We've got Magnemite, or what's the trio? There's the single and then there's the trio, and you got some Voltorbs on the bottom right corner. Oh, you can't see it past the chicken. Sorry, chicken, but you need to go. Central says, look at the Thunderbird. Uh-huh. This bird looks like, I feel like I've seen this species of bird before. Like, obviously this is based off of a very specific breed of bird. Oh, you're probably right. This one's probably Raichu. Did I say Pikachu or Raichu? What did I say? Yeah, I agree. I see it. I see it. It is a big Thunderbird. You've got the trainer over here. You've got the trainer here for comparison, to give you a sense of how big this bird is. I did say Raichu? Okay, cool. I thought that's what I said, but I'm very good at doubting my own memory, so I gaslight my own brain. Shoujo says, what in the name of Uncanny Valley? That's the word I was looking for earlier. Uncanny Valley. Yeah. Because it looks hyper realistic, but it's also kind of cool. It's kind of like when we all saw the trailer for Detective Pikachu for the first time. And we were all like, wow, that's creepy. But it also was very much loved at the same time. And I think we have one more. Look at this! It's by the same artist, I think, too. Let me grab the link for this one. Look how cute they are! I know you guys have been calling it creepy, but look at this. Look at what the other side of the coin, where something could be creepy, or it can look super duper cute. You look at this picture and you tell me that that's not cute and precious. Like, it's still hyper realistic, but they look like pets. The Ninetales and the Vaporeon here look like a pair of doggos who are just vibing and taking a nap. They look so cute. It's very cute. Oh, be still my heart. Oh, you gotta admit that's precious. Oh, that's hyper cute. So yeah, to every yin, there's a yang. And this one gets double toe beans up, thumbs up edition. I know, super cute. Also, hello, paws and pals. Don't know if I said welcome before, but welcome to the stream. Wishing you a very wonderful day today. Yeah. I'm gonna rub my eye now. Sorry. Time stops when I rub my eyeball. Oh, yeah. Okay, better. And Aishi says, this is like a painting from an art museum. Yeah, if Pokemon and the Renaissance combined as one, this would be it right here. Ah, it's super cool. And sadly, we have but only one more submission left, and it is of a Hasbin Hotel character, Lucifer himself, with a rubber ducky! Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much for finding a link to it as well, Sentinel. Here it is here on Pinterest. Oh, they're so cute. It is a TV Lucifer. Look at him making the big old eyeballs. How can you look at the face and not just feel your heart melt? Speaking of cute things. Honest to goodness, why does Lucifer as a character in that series feel like such a real person? Like, his obsession with rubber duckies, like, it's obviously his passion. He's very passionate about rubber duckies. That hyperfixation is very relatable. I know, they're one of my favorite characters too, Renchi. And Colin says, that looks very different from the Lucifer I've seen. True. But you gotta admit, this was so cute. Oh, look at him. I found it really adorable when he got a call from Charlie for the first time in a long while, and he was like experiencing anxiety of like, how do I answer this call? How do I say hello to my daughter? And it was very precious. Collins, oh yeah, I read that one. And Sentinel says, the one I originally posted, I lost the link, so I found this one instead. And Sentinels follows with, Lucy misses his wife a lot. Oh, I hope we get some more story in that regards. Do we have any information on, like, when season 2's coming out? I need more content. And Possum Pal says, he may be all powerful and heck, but he is vulnerable in his yearning for the one woman he loved and his daughter who he cares for the most. Oh, he seems like such a good guy. How can he be the ruler of all heck if he's such a good guy? It just doesn't make sense. In my brain of brains, the math ain't mathin' on this one. Yes, and the very wonderful quote, take that, depression. And Shoujo says, I think that has something to do with his ambitions and plans in heaven and first being in hell before becoming how he was in the first episode. He must have really messed up somewhere. He must have really made an oopsie boopsie. And Aishi says, so is he like Ernie? Rubber Ducky, you're the one. That's gotta be a song. Is that from the Muppets? And Shoujo says, well, with the fact that there's a season 2, 3, and I guess 4, there's much ample time to explore him more. Hey, did you know that rhymed? You rhyme, Shoujo! Ah, Sesame Street, because Ernie and Bert, right? And Mr. McGillicuddy says, also, I'll be posting more Star Rail characters to egg you more into the game. Do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I encourage it. Oh, but you know what doesn't encourage it? My wallet. Or more importantly, Bond's wallet, because I'm gonna try rolling for Lighter. I adore Lighter because he does remind me of Bond because he's got that cool guy energy. But also, in actuality, Lighter's just a goofy goober, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, he's part of the Sons of Caledon, so his coolness can only go so far. And then Trick Shot says, and a 1 and a 2 and a chicka-boom. And a chicka-boom chick. Wait, that's also a quote, isn't that? And Icy says, make sure it's safe, Megilla. Of course, of course. Yep, and I'll be proofing them. I'll be proofing all the stuffs in the future. And Jojo says, well, just take your luck from Zenless and move it over to Honkai. Simple. Dude, Shoujo, I don't know if you know, but my luck in video games is usually garbage. I'm very fortunate for my current luck in Zenless. I'm very fortunate. But my mileage, for the most part, when it comes to RNG in video games, is that I am usually the last person to get the thing I'm looking for. Just move it somewhere else. If only, man. If only I could do that. I would if I could. I would if I could. Mr. McGillicuddy says, don't worry. None of the characters are exposed too much. I think that's actually one of the reasons why I opt out of not playing Zenless on stream, because a lot of the characters and poses can be quite suggestive. I mean, I've been on the internet for some time now, and so I'm just like, yeah, that's a butt. Yeah, those are booba. I don't think too much about it. I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. But for the sake of mindfulness and the fact that this is YouTube, one must exude caution. And Shoujo says, I know, and Bon has told me personally how correct I am. Excuse you. What am I? A dropped egg? Yeah, dude, the luck and the reason Bon likes to hold me up like a baby Simba whenever I get good RNG for Zenless is because he's just so happy to see me not suffer bad RNG for a change. He's just happy for me. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, you mean certain body parts tend to move in certain ways? Maybe. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much, Mr. McGillicuddy, pretty much. And Chocho says, yeah, that's a butt. Those are booba, end quote. I'd love to hear Cat say that organically. Cat? I'm Cat. Didn't I just technically say that? Your wish has been granted. Pause and Pause says, Nance in Gonyama. Oh. I don't know what those words are, and I am afraid to say words that I don't know the meaning of, so I shall cease. And Colin says, Bon likes to recreate the opening scene from The Lion King is what I'm getting at. Yes, he does, because he's a sweetheart, and he always likes to make sure that I'm doing a happa-haps. He takes really good care of me. He makes sure that I'm happy and comfy. He always makes sure I'm comfy, especially on the comfy part. I am very, very happy, very well taken care of, Cacto. Jojo says, hold Kibi like hamburger. Yes! Please do. Oh my gosh, I could so go for a hamburger right now. Guys, do you dare me to jump on Bon's stomach and ask him for a burger? The temptation. Pause and Pals says, beginning of Circle of Life from the... I was gonna read Burger King. Lion King, sorry, my brain is stuck on the burgers. Oh, got you. Okay, gotcha. I don't think I could say that in a way that would do that song justice, but I see it now. I hear it too. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I'd love to watch her get embarrassed with stuff like this. What? What, with butt and booba physics? I only get embarrassed if you draw attention to it. I don't really think about it otherwise. I mean, if we didn't have to be concerned about content warnings, let's play devil's advocate, right? Let's play the big old what if game. Let's say we could just play these games and at least half the time that I go over character designs, I'd be like, that's a nice butt. How'd they get to booba that round? They're like melon. And if not melon, then perfect. Some of them look like tether balls even. Like sports equipment. I'm just saying, Jingy's assets, I could have picked a better word than that. They come extra round. I'm just saying conceptually, we're not gonna play Zenless, at least as far as I know for now. But I would spend half the time complimenting their features and be like, that's a nice butt. I want that butt. How do I get that butt? I want that butt. And Cher just says, if that happens, then Sohma would just become Lummy but pink cat. Look, I'm allowed to have opinions about human anatomy. Also, yeah, you're right. You calling my bluff and you're right. I won't. I can't believe you said that, Sohma. What? Some butts are just very nice butts. And when you discover good butts, you gotta appreciate the butt. Okay? Some butts are just all hail the bulbous roundicus. I mean, I'm a cat. I love round things, okay? It's in my genes. IHG says, is that why apple jean bottom a thing? You mean the apple bottom jeans? Boots with the fur. Actually, I don't know what apple bottom jeans are. Are we talking about bell bottoms? I don't know what that is. I've heard of it in a song. Outside of the song, don't got too much knowledge. Shoujo says, like bonds? Like bonds what? Like bonds what, Shoujo? Care to finish that sentence? Go on. And also, if it is what I think it is, Mr. The Show, why you looking? Why you looking at Bond's moons, Shoujo? Those are not for sale. Those are not for other eyeballs. Those moons are mine. I claim ownership of those moons. They're mine. Also, you're not wrong, Limmy Chick Shot. It is totally sus. And she says, Sohma sees Bond's moon. I remember you told us when you went to the vat. Once upon a time, there was a long discussion that we had in our Discord server about appreciating moons. And there's nothing wrong with appreciating moons. Sometimes they're just so round and you gotta bask in its glory, okay? Bask in the butt. I mean, moons? Moon's glory. I need a distraction. I'm so embarrassed now. Shoujo says, my work here is that you started this. You started this. Get back here. You're not allowed to leave. I must make you pay for... I don't even know what to call this. What? Sexy crimes? No. I feel like the more I try to explain things or put things into words, the worse I make this for myself. Let me Trick Shot says, what was that, Sohma? Nothing. Bring the paper, Sohma. Oh, this escalated real fast. Look. if we're not busy laughing at butts, because butts can also be funny, I mean, sometimes you just gotta appreciate a good butt. Like, I feel that God loves certain people genetically more than the rest of some of us, because how do they get so round? Like, it's almost unnaturally round, where it's like a perfect sphere. 360 degrees of perfect trajectory. Just how? How? So, Sohma, what did you talk about with chat for Thanksgiving? Butts. I'd say I'm sorry, but part of me really isn't. I'm just gonna be honest about that. Part of me really isn't sorry, because, I mean, this is just part of who I am. Sohma, the butt appreciator. Mr. McGillicuddy says, Sohma taking herself into a deeper hole and Shoujo is kicking the dirt. Yes! Yes! That's exactly what's happening, Mr. McGillicuddy. And Shoujo says, okay, let's reel it back in. We've had our fun unless Sohma digs herself into more of a hole. I will die on the hill of butts. Glorious roundicus. I like round butts, and I cannot lie. I do keep digging the hole. I do. Okay, fine. I'll stop. We're done. No more talking of the butts. We're moving on. I'm gonna pretend I have more IQ for just a little bit. What? I can't appreciate a butt? You got a butt. I got a butt. Most organic matter have butt. And functionality-wise, it is very necessary. I was watching YouTube, and I saw a video where a wizard cast a spell called Mend Butt Crack, and I died laughing. You really want to give somebody some torture? That's a way to do it. Make it so they can never poop again. But I mean, your body's gotta go eventually, so imagine. Imagine if you can't poop? How terrible would that be? Ugh, sounds like a horror. Sorry, my brain goes to TMI thoughts far too easily. Far too easily. I'm sharing my 3 a.m. thought patterns with you guys. It is utterly disgusting. I know, right? Oh my gosh. And IC says, what about an Xbox One Deadpool and Wolverine controllers? They have butts on it. Do they? I don't know if I want butts to be on my controller, though, because, you know, I'm holding that with my hands. Talk about getting cheeky with it. Jojo says 3 a.m. thought patterns at 8 p.m. Time is non-existent with Sohma. Correct! Correct! Time holds no meaning for me. Unless I have to be somewhere. Otherwise, nah. Nah. The time is now, guys. For what? Whatever the heck you want it to be. Carve your own fate. Carve your own future. Lumi Trickshot says, speaking of butts, there's certain robots with character with a big. We're talking about... Wait, which robot character are you thinking about? Which one? Are we still in the realm of Zenless Zone Zero? Because, you know, immediately Jingy is the first one that comes to mind. Jojo says, also I regret nothing, unless you tell Bon on me. Wonder if he's asleep right now. I think Bon's probably asleep. He's been in the other room for a while now. Frenchie says, are there pictures? I gotta see your Sohma's reaction to the controllers. That's what I want to know too. Oh, from the movie called Robots. I don't think I've ever seen that film. I bet it looks silly. If it's from that cartoon, it would be very much on point for the art style. For it to have big butt. Bond might get mad if I showcase what Jingy's butt looks like. And it's so round. It's again, a perfect circle. How do you make it a perfect circle? Who's Auntie Fanny? Auntie Fanny. Trying to make that rhyme. Auntie, what now? I mean, I could look it up, but again, Zenless tends to go into the suggestive side. Like, I'm fully embracing, you know, the love for butts, but at the same time, I should stop. I should stop. And she says, I remember robots. I have a few toys from the movie. Oh, dang, those must be collector's items at this point. And Mr. McGillicuddy says she isn't from Zenless Zone Zero, just her. Oh, I know Auntie Fanny cannot be. Fanny? Robots. Okay, I'm entering it into... Oh, that's cancer. That's not a butt! That's an ailment! Oh my gosh! Alright, well, I'm gonna show this on stream. Shouldn't be a problem. It's also a... I'm not gonna call that a perfect circle, but it is a big circle. It is an attachment. It is DLC. That ain't right. That's not right! That ain't right, you guys! Speaking of butts... That's not right! That's cancer! If a robot could have cancer, then there you go. It is a sphere with 2 little lumps at the top. Shudder says stop talking about butts, continues to talk about them. It's hard! Once you get me started, it's really hard to get me to stop. Look at the butt! Look at the butt! You know, if I didn't know any better, I would have thought this was like an exaggerated tummy or something at first. I would have had to double and triple take it if you guys didn't tell me this from the start. Paws and Pals says her butt is actually a trunk that can store multiple robots. Oh, those poor robots. Oh no. Oh no. That's nasty. Gross. Yep, exactly, Sentinel. I shared the same thought on that one. Let me see if I can find any other perspectives of ain't no way people trying to cosplay this character. Ain't no way! Ain't no way! What the heck, world? She doesn't look well. I'm looking at her face. She looks to be in quite a bit of discomfort. Just a bit. Guys, it's gotten weird over here. I think we're done showing pictures. Ah, yes. Rest in peace, Blue Sky Studios. Agreed. Agreed. Mr. McGillicuddy says, you see all the lights on. They flash for when she needs to pick it up. Does it come with a little beep, beep? And Jojo says, I know, and I softly regret it because I don't know how far things would devolve. Ah, but I mean, we're just talking about, we're just getting cheeky with it. Colin says, I think that's enough internet for one day. Agreed! Agreed! And she says, Sohma, you and Lumi watched Kung Pao, right? I love that movie, yes. I actually just recently purchased it, too. There are other movies that was made by the same actor. It's called Thumbs. Why does that name sound familiar? I'll type it into Google and I'll go explore that later. But it's a movie? Or is it a series? Oh, I can see the face, the way they did the face here. Okay, I'll share the Thumbs picture. I'll share the Thumbs picture. Let me see if I pull this up, just because it's on point. I don't know if this is from the actual movie. I think that's is that Batman and a Jedi? I don't know. But the faces look just like tonguey. Oh gosh. There goes my emotions. I can stop blushing now. And Let Me Trick Shot says, oops, I forgot to show something in the Show Me Live. Don't worry, we'll always have next time to go around back to this again. There will be money. There will be many, many more Show Me Lives, so look forward to it. I don't know, Sentinel. It's a thumb with a face on it, so. And she says, you and Lumi should watch all the Thumbs movie. That's on the to-do list then. I'll make sure to relay the message to Lumi. In fact, I'll DM her right now about it. I'll DM her and say, hey Lumi, do you know of the Thumbs movie? I sure don't. But do you want to watch it together in the future? Honest to goodness, just hanging out with Lumi and watching random stuff together has always been so much fun. And another thing I'm grateful for is you guys putting up with my weirdness whenever it comes to me ranting about butt appreciation. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I am so surprised that that does not drive you guys away. I'm thrilled that I haven't weirded you guys off into oblivion. This is good. But yeah. And she says, it's all good. This is fun. I'm glad you guys are having fun. I'm glad. If there's anything that you guys should take away from me being weird about butts is just getting a good laugh about it. Please laugh at my suffering. We're all weird over here. Let's go! Yay! Oh, you guys get it. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Like, now I'm getting all sentimental. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Full of emotion. The good kind, of course. And Colin says, Sohma, I've seen a lot weirder before. True. There can be many more obscure things out there in the world. And she says, if you guys want to watch Thumbs, there are six Thumbs movies on YouTube? What the heck? And you could just watch it free on YouTube. Interesting. Well, that's something to look into at 3 o'clock in the morning again. If I can't sleep, I think I'll just put on the Thumbs movie. Maybe that'll do something. Maybe that'll help and act like counting sheep. Mr. McGillicuddy says, well, we pretty much kept throwing fuel on this burning butt. Yep. Yes, you guys did. It was a group effort, if you think about it. Did I Did you pass the baton? Yes. Did I run far too far with it? Absolutely. But we have fun here. And Sentinel says, good night, everybody. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Ooh, sounds good. You have a good night's sleep, Sentinel. Thanks for joining us at the time that you could. And Renchi says, I gotta send a weird Cartoon Network show from the late 2000s. Oh? What cartoon is that? Guys, I'm hungry. Guys, I'm hungry. I want more food. Wait, maybe, can I call Bind? Wait. Let me just fix my sound. Just fix my sound real quick. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm gonna try and give Bon a call. Oh man, I hope I don't wake him, or scare him awake. Right now, in our DMs, we have a cute little dancing Miyabi gif here. Start voice call. Oh, it's also calling the computer behind me. Wakey, wakey! Sohma and Bakey! He's not answering. Oh no, he sent an emoji though. Answer. Answer the phone. Ah. I got hung up on. The audacity. The audacity. Also, I'm super happy to have helped at all, Lumi Trickshot. I really, really am. Oh, he can't get it to work on his phone. Okay, that makes sense. Then come over here. Come over here so that I can talk to you. Okay, we'll see if that works. We'll see if we can get him to come over here. Hi, Vine! Hello! Come here. You look really poofy. Your hair's all poofy. Why are you looking at? Come here. Come here. I just want to hold you. I just want to hold you in my arms.
What does she want, folks?
Okay, there is something I do want.
What do you want?
What do you think I want?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You want food, don't you?
Yeah! Food! Can we have food? Please?
I already gave you food.
I don't want any anymore. I want other food.
You didn't even finish your food.
I offered it to you. I'm not gonna lie, this garlic chicken tastes a little weird. You can have it.
Yeah, it's paleo chicken. What did you expect?
I thought it was just garlic chicken.
You bought it.
I did?
Yes. I gave you my credit card and you said okie dokie and then you bought it.
I made a mistake. It tastes weird. May I please have other food? Please.
What did chat say?
Well, so far it says give Sohma a hug and food. See, they want me to have food.
Create a poll and let them and ask
Okay, what do you want me to ask?
to give you food or not.
Okay, it's up to you guys whether Bond feeds my butt. Not actually the butt. You get what I mean. Start a poll. Feed the cat? Here comes the poll. Please, I'm at your guys' mercy, please.
She didn't finish her last food. Think about it really hard, chat.
No, don't think about it very hard. No. Don't think about it hard. It tastes weird. Chicken's not supposed to taste like sugar, and it's not like Asian chicken either. Come on, please. Food. Fleek. Fleek. Give. Give. Fleek. I didn't mean it like that, Shoujo! Feed me. Feed me. Feed me. So far they're saying yes, Bun. It's at 67%. How long do you want the poll to go? Until it says no, huh? See, I know you. I get you. I get you. Unfortunately, I do not support it. You know what I support? Calories in my tummy.
The fact that there's like 1/3 who said no is really hilarious.
Excuse you. Whoever said no, you may be anonymous for now, but Sohma will not forget this treachery. That's a food crime! Withholding food from the cat, excuse you? How dare. How dare you!
Alright, I think we're good to go. I'll go ahead and feed you.
Yay! Get food! Wait, what do I get to eat?
After the stream, we'll go ahead and buy something.
Hamburger!
Hamburger.
Hamburger!
Hamburger.
Hamburger! Can you hold me like a hamburger? That's my face you're holding between your hands.
You said to hold you like a hamburger.
I know that, but I just wasn't expecting you to physically do that. Like, okay. Well. Ooh, in and out. That's not a bad idea. But the line. That's the only deterrent is the big line. Also, Bon, I talked about your butt today.
What?
I talked about your butt. You have a nice butt.
Blow is off limits.
Yeah, but then I also had to claim your butt as mine.
Look, whatever you're gonna say next,
Chat was looking at your butt, okay?
I was gonna say whatever you were gonna say was going to determine where I'm gonna go buy to eat.
Oh. Uh-oh. My food. My food is now in jeopardy!
I could go in and out, but I'm now thinking rallies.
No! Rallies is... Rallies is lame! Okay. Your butt is your own. It is not beautiful? It's heckin' gorgeous, man. It's got stars and sparkles.
The first letter for the fast food I'm thinking starts with the letter R.
No! Not rallies! I don't like rallies. Okay. Guys, help me out here. Guys, help me. What do I say? I'm a one-track mind kind of cat. Once I lock in, and woohoo! Woohoo! Hoo! Oh, I'm hungry.
What do you say?
I love you! You're my best friend.
What's the chat saying and where to take you?
In and Out or Carl's Jr., says Lumi Chickshot. Oh no, not McDonald's. We just had McDonald's like the other day, and safe to say, we are not fans.
At least with the chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets were oddly sour. I don't think they were supposed to be sour. I'm grateful we didn't get food poisoning from it. Thank goodness.
You're not in and out.
In and out. Say it, Vine.
That's what
Hamburgers.
all about.
You sound so dead inside.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh. And Lemmy Trickshot says, unpopular opinion, Burger King is mid. Actually, I kind of agree with you. I was about to say, I'm gonna second that unpopular opinion. I like their breakfast. They have a good breakfast. Outside of that, when I was a tiny little Kit Kat, when I was a kid, Burger King used to have a really good sauce for their burgers. Now they are as dry as the desert. It's just very untasty, very dry, and I'm like, ugh. And Mr. McGillicuddy asks, do you guys have a Hungry Jack's? We have Jack in the Box. But no Hungry Jack's as far as I'm aware. But you know what? There's always Google. Hungry Jack's. What is this Hungry Jack's? Wait, why does it look like the Burger King logo? Why do they have the Whopper? Is this like some kind of spin-off Burger King? IHD says Hungry Jack. Is that a pancake batter mix? Huh. I don't know. Oh, is this an Australian place? I have.
Is that Burger King Down Under?
Yeah, you're saying this too, right, Bon? What the heck? Whopper ball? Score-free frozen Coke? Bite into better chicken.
Is there really being able to taste the difference?
I'd say food is food, but then again, I just dissed on rallies, so food is not always as food is food.
For those that don't know rallies, that's also known as checkers.
There was a time I liked it, and then I got over it really fast. What is it I don't like about it? It's really greasy. Kind of the opposite problem of Burger King. It's greasy with none of the taste. Gotcha, Shoujo. So it is Australian Burger King. That's crazy cool. I won't knock it till I try it. Like, I know how I feel about Burger King. It's pretty mid for me as well. But it might be different in Australia. You never know. You never know. I love the Habit Burger and Grill. It's a little pricier. Like, it's a little more expensive, but when I used to go to college, there was a Habit on campus, and I used to eat there almost every day. Oh man, the Habit was so good. I made it a habit to eat there. Dude, if you love In-N-Out Burger, it makes sense why we also really love the Habit, because their grilled onions in their burgers are so flippin' good. Basis Sohma. Oh, look, these are just my food opinions for my personal taste. Just because I may not like something that somebody else may enjoy doesn't mean that you're any less valid for enjoying Burger King. I want that to be known. Everybody's sensitive taste is valid. It's just not for me. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I'm not sure, mate. I'll have to look up a menu and post it in Discord. Sounds good, sounds good. This was a fun day of discovery. Bon, thank you for coming over here and indulging me, just like with talking with me.
No.
And saying hi to the coffee beans.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I love you. Say it back.
Sure.
Yeah! I got the love. I got the love. Alright, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream because I am excited for some hamburgers.
See you later.
Oh, are you going right now, mister?
Yes.
Oh, you're going without me?
You wanna come with?
Maybe. Okay. Alright, I'll see you guys in the future. Until next time, stay warm, stay cozy, and I look forward to hanging out with y'all in the future. Till then, food.
No, seriously though, what are we gonna do with this chicken?
To the Shadow Realm?